This is Judge Joe Brown, and we're listening to We All Be News. News-free Dixie for the 21st century.
Yes, sir. The Charleston situation.
Okay. Like bread, the staff of existence for modern news media is something to get ratings. Mm-hmm. 9 people. Divide 9 by 320 million and see what you get. It's a whole lot of zeros behind the decimal point. Mm-hmm. Considering what's happened before, it's just a reflection again of power is what it is, and you get power when you assert it, not when you hope somebody's going to guarantee your safety. Living on the planet Earth is not a safe thing. There are tornadoes, hurricanes, tsunamis, earthquakes, thunderstorms, lightning strikes, floods, you name it. You can die real quick. Asteroid strikes, meteorites, comets. Mm-hmm. It's dangerous. So 9 people, that's tragic, I guess. Mm-hmm. But probably 9 people that have been killed in the country as we've been sitting here at this table. Right. Do we deal with it by gun control? Well, truth of the matter is the police can't keep you from getting murdered. They can get there after the fact and draw a chalk outline behind your body. Are you willing to defend yourself, or are you deluding yourself that you have a right to be safe? Wow. Being free is not a safe thing. It's costly. Let the 9 dead people be a motivational factor toward getting your act together and making sure it doesn't happen again. Either you be able to prevent it individually, or you getting together something collectively to do it.
Let me ask you this. Well, what about the narrative that they put out there about what happened to the 9 people on that Wednesday night at Bible study? Do you agree with the narrative they put out, or you think there's some holes in the narrative? Or what about the suspect? What do you think about him?
The narrative is irrelevant. The suspect is irrelevant. The bottom line is you see, if you're going to have freedom and liberty, you have to be willing to defend yourself. You're praying, but God doesn't seem to have much to do with stopping somebody from getting murdered. So you would do better to perhaps have gone out and taken a course in using firearms and acquiring one for yourself, and encouraging others to do what they need to do to be responsibly armed, so you have an ability to resist such creeps.
And what about people say that he's the hate produced, like he's a creation of a system that promotes and supports white supremacy and racism?
Nonsense. If you want to look at it this way, you have a whole lot of stuff out there. Lions, tigers, grizzly bears, polar bears, great white sharks, orcas, all kinds of stuff that'll do themselves the favor of enjoying you for lunch or a snack. It's a dangerous planet. So if you've got white supremacy, your begging and whining about it isn't going to do a damn thing about protecting you and yours from it. And I think it's just a crock to go out and try and blame somebody else. You know, be prepared to assert yourself. You see, this country doesn't respect people who won't stand up for themselves. It never has. 40 some years ago, an old white chancellor told me, he said, Lawyer Brown, he said, I like you because you don't grovel and crumple up your hat and look down at the ground and get to shuffling and can't talk to white people. See, but there's an interesting thing. They name places and trains after Indians, but they don't name nothing after black folk. So you think about it, Indians fought. You black folk, you fought for us, but you never fought for yourselves, at least the way people perceive matters. You're at a prayer meeting, and I know Jesus is supposed to save everybody, but a lot of other people go to NRA meetings, which aren't racist. A lot of other people go to the range. A lot of other people, instead of putting money in the collection plate, go acquire a decent firearm and learn how to use it so they can protect themselves, their families, and those they owe an obligation to. You might want to do that.